Or rather, excuse me, what am I talking about? He's a T. We've got a fast push from the defense down the stairs. So he gets disrupted from that position. And Henny, well, he's the first casualty of the first round. The pistol now dropping bomb over here towards the B site. Yuri looking for another, but he can't manage anything more than the one. So it's a man advantage for Team Liquid to try and get this plant in. They were able to clear those players down at the base of B stairs and through CT spawn. So the split ends up working and it leaves Art 1v3. He's tapped, and that's Liquid with a pistol. Poor Vinny, the first man to hit the dirt, but ooh, nice patience here from Liquid. They wait for the peek, they expect it, and they follow suit onto the pistol player too. Alish, close duel versus that P250, but once NAF starts tapping heads like that, it seems all too easy. The second M4 never gets a chance to find itself within the mix. Bomb inevitably going to be planted on the A site, but Team Liquid not risking anything here. Really going through the motions nice and safely.
Yeah, Ali's got the hoe out. He's farming now. He's looking solid. And again, they don't really have to do much. I'd say it's much harder for the CTs to find a way to get the kill on the A ramp, right? The Ts, they go there because that's supposed to be their territory. And they sit and wait and take a bunch of A map duels. I feel like it's kind of fun for the Ts.
He's done great timing on this flank. Walks right into Naf, gets that initial kill, and he has to go no further than that. I mean, Furia, they have all the information. Nicely done. Solid hold here from Furia. Just gunning him down on the staircase. Stewie will get a couple of frags. They've got their finger on the pulse, on the pace, and down he goes. Yuri, last frag, and Furia on the board.
That's definitely the question. But we've got a 4v4 situation, and he's low. Vinny's looking to pop off as the smoke comes up, but the trades are looking pretty good for the Ts.
Up until then, CT's still had a solid line held, but Twist's kill versus the short player, that's the one that really spells disaster. And I mean, because they had all out rotated to the A site for Furia when Art died early, they anticipated Liquid trying to follow through with that. And Henny's hesitation brought him a little bit closer towards B through CT spawn. So it's not like that op was posted towards the top shelf of CT.
Sometimes you don't even want to buy your nades depending on what spots you're playing because you know you're not going to be able to pull them out. You don't want to waste $1,000 on them.
Nice. Good angle being held there by Henny. It's tough, man. It's really tough to play those aggressive spots nowadays in the top mid for the CT side because you lost that toolbox. Not only do you not have the biggest piece of cover that would tend to be used, but you also lose that route of escape through window. I mean, think about how many operas used to just stand inside of the window. They could peek to the right to see down B stairs. They could go to the left and hold mid. Tough spot to be in, just like that of Yuri this round. He comes around the yellow tarps, gets the first kill, which is great, but he's spammed down by the 3 remaining members of Liquid. There is still 2 for Furia, one of which is Henny on the op. That's going to enable Art to peek wide off the AUG. A headshot and a little bit of tag damage versus Naf. He's denied anything further. It's Furia to half the score here, 6-3. Quickly slip up, and he's shut down. Caserado has a prime position for it. You can see in comparison, Vinny, he would have never been able to spot that. So it takes somebody to be a couple steps forward, like in this instance. Stewie makes the jump from the stairs, tries his damnedest with the P250. But last 2 members still back here. I mean, Furia, they were going to regain vision and control it all. No casualties versus the defense. This is great for them. In fact, that's an anti-eco ace for Caserado. Keep an eye on Furia as, again, they've got bodies towards short. Going to be tough to get a boost off with all the bullets flying through. But a third person arrives and Art gets just 1 kill before falling. Now Yuri activates out from the corner. Again, 1 and done. Trade after trade. And the dink so close. Alish surviving on a single point of health. And Naf would have been all that's left. Again, 20 HP for him. Art gonna get real close. And we haven't seen him successfully this close before. He's got the back of Alish and he's gonna call his teammates to just leave him here. Alish starts to chase, and because he turns around, nature of the beast. Art has to start firing. Nitro flicks up and somehow keeps himself alive. Stewie with a single kill and a double, denying Henny anything further, keeping this round 2 versus 2 and enabling this bomb perhaps to be planted on A because the rotate still a little delayed. Stewie's up and over, gets the first one, and now it's all on Caserado to try and clutch again. He's got the creep and crawl, rounding corners on short, understands that Liquid are trying to fumble back into their post plant, which they have. Smoking to frag. Remember, he does not have a kit. Now finding the bomb, planting at an extended point on ramp. That tap, he sees the flash and just stares at it. Not going to pan out for him, but an excellent first half here from Team Liquid. They'll take those double digits before they start their CT side.
Especially if they're labeled Furia, then you don't want to do that, that's for sure. Stewie is watching a big wide angle all by himself. Oh, the smoke comes out a little late. He doesn't hear all the footsteps. They made so much progress so quickly. Didn't bother taking their time. That was the opposite of inconspicuous. Ran all the way to heaven as quickly as they could, and now are in the site, but it pays off. Just got time to be patient in 2020. The world could end at any minute.
Yeah. We've never had a better reason to YOLO, Launders.
Yeah, it's true.
Let's keep at it. But listen, I want to draw a contrast. That was, or rather a comparison, the opposite. That pistol was just the exact same thing we saw from Liquid on their T side. Just a good old split into the B bomb site, members coming up the stairs and also through this new piece of construction. The retake falls flat for Team Liquid, so Furia just pedal to the metal.
But they also did a lot of stuff at mid and B, which is, you know, what makes Furia so fun to watch, at least on Vertigo. They like trying new things.
Where they're going now. Art runs that MAC-10 right into Stewie. Naf tries to find engagement to his favor, but that's Henny with a second frag on the elevator room. So denying out that mid help. Once Stewie falls off this platform and calls that the aggression's there, Henny's the one that locks it down. But Nitro has been able to slip into the ladder room, and if he had kept going to the A site, he'd be fine, but Nitro's about to get him. Nitro's flank eventually sniffs him out, and that's Team Liquid 13-6. Gotta dodge those wall bangs, and so far so good. But they are consistent.
Oh.
The boost back up. Perfect timing, but Art's coming up close on short. He's inside of the smoke already. He's gonna find these two players stacked all too easy. Nitro's able to trade one off that CZ, but nothing further for the hold. No, sir. Stewie, single op, far too valuable to just throw away. So this is Furia gaining their 9th round on the board. It's like almost a third layer to that boost, I'd argue, right? We have it at first with nobody on the other side. Then there was that time period where Furia are just spamming walls so that Liquid can't go for any sort of boost. Is that what it should be called? Is there an official term? I don't know. But here's Twist, flashed into the peak excellently, and he does get that second. I mean, man, he was struggling for that second kill, but I love his commitment for it. Now they're gonna start sprinting into this B site. Stewie's got a little bit of cover. He gets himself one as well. Man advantage up for Liquid. Case Dorado's trying to move forward as Henny holds the flank, and he gets himself a single kill. So the man advantage has slipped back the other way. And Case Dorado has to clutch. He's caught jumping, though. Accuracy offset, and Team Liquid take 15. The rest of the squad heads towards B. Awesome angle here from Twist. Just swooping death down from above, and the backstab from young Stu lines him up, knocks him down, and sends Furia packing. 16-9, most certainly, you'd think, unless Yuri has a godlike clutch in him. He'd also need the ace, and nothing is found, folks. 16-9, an awesome showing for Team Liquid. You know, sometimes, Launders, you don't feel yourself falling in. Pulling a page out of Nitro's book. But aggressive stance here from the CTs. I mean, damn, dude, they're trying to pop them through Hut, through Squeaky, and peeking down ramp. But they find an exit route here, Team Liquid. They're going to try to charge headstrong at ramp. Art, only man left here with Henny. They're both about to fall, but Henny takes two with him. That's huge. And he has a chance at a third, but Twist the crack of the silo. Oh, damn. And he gets dropped by the one tap. Team Liquid starting a T side on Nuke with a pistol. That has got to feel good. Art's fully blind. Twist with another couple kills. This is huge. He is so easily slicing through this defense, it seems. And what's huge as well is, I mean, again, we're going to go back in the history book. God knows that Furia have their hands full.
Yeah, it's definitely the idea of a core. You know, you one guy doing a lot of the calling, one guy who really is kind of a support player, if only in a loose sense. Almost everyone has to frag to some extent. Looks like Art's already back into the action.
Wow, right back into the action.
Very much so.
Hot damn, trying to really pinch into lobby. Okay. Those players had grenades and everything too, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe Art didn't because he still has so much money, but...
Furia's just
never
one of
given
those
the
teams,
chance.
huh? I feel like they've
Yeah.
changed a lot since I've last watched them. But I mean, they've always been an aggressive roster, but it feels like they're reaching new paradigms now. And it's just like, it feels like when it's good, it's good. But when it's bad, it's really bad. Because again, the CT side is so expensive. Holy moly, the collateral. 1v1 now for Nitro.
Flashbangs as well, but he doesn't have the kit. And with 10 HP, I mean, you
Gonna
really
Molotov.
struggle to see a world where this is going to happen. He mollies the dark corner because that could have been an easy duel. But yeah, that one right there from Nitro. The insurance policy on the bomb, 6-0 for Team Liquid, but hot damn, Henny. He almost got a 3-man collateral kill that would have outright won the round. They can keep up the pace. Ooh. However, we've still got skill on Furia, of course. I love that Art just consistently tries to hammer up that ramp. This time he does pick one off the back of lobby. Here's a crucial duel from Yuri outdoors. That would have opened routes for Liquid.
Yeah, 3 plants nice. Plus they got the nades to use on the ramp. Wow, that's a first kill. And you know what? They didn't rush the plant. It's Twist who had it, hold it in the corner. Twist and Stewie both get a kill, in fact. 2v2, and they've even got an HE left over.
Twist has a smoke grenade to play around. That gives him, just a moment of safety. Stewie, 8 health. Bombs planted on the far back right corner of the site. He could peek the double doors if he wants to duel for it, but they molly him. And now he has to either go to the doors or peek out through the window, but the defuse is being stuck and Stewie's not going to check it. It's over. Furia find themselves on the board. They lose a player in the end. But if you think about it, of all positions you could be in, this is atrocious. I told the Don yesterday that I would sell you to him for 10,000 followers.
10,000? It's not even that many. I thought it'd be worth more than that.
You are, but desperate times for desperate measures.
Huh.
But at a moment's notice, could very well be, because I mean, they've certainly had openings in these last 2 rounds, even despite Furia picking them up. Here we have it, post plant created. Vinny, he's isolated inside the vent, one of the toughest spots to get out of, and especially once you start losing teammates. He throws his flashbang to force the issue, flies outwards. Nope. Hey. Dives and jukes and dies.
That's, it's going to be hard to stop because you get out on the site. Oh, what a spray. Kills
And
the
the
side.
shotgun, insult to injury. Nitro's going to look to clamber back into it, though. That's a crucial 2K from him. Puts us right back into the even keel. And with Naf being patiently tucked in this corner, K-Serrato might walk into this. He could fall for the trap. He kind of clears it still. Down they both go. That's a full house between Nitro and Naf. 3 and 2 frags apiece.
Oh my God.
Hold on. This is looking peculiar. Tough spot for Art to be in. He's not dead yet. Ah, there it is. Stewie. Clean headshot. Twist is going to start applying pressure with utility out through squeaky door. Stu trades as they try and force their way through main. Low HP for the remaining members. K-Serrato can't do it all. He's going to have to leave Henny to clutch. Low health for both of these 2 players.
16-7 right now for Naf. He's having a game for himself. Wow, I didn't even realize Henny was there on the angle. Reads that perfectly. And where are most of the T's here? It looks like they're in and waiting for ramp. So flash comes out. K-Serrato up to bat.
Nice. He's got the corner held tight. That's 2 heads, potentially a 3rd. Does great damage, but can't quite finish it. Yuri Wilf with the nade. Nitro and a Liege. What are you made of? Now's his chance. He's going to make a move. It's got to be here. And he tries to check, but Art a little bit further out on the angle, seals that one. And yes, sir, Furia keep this as close as they could. Shouldn't be much of a surprise. They're able to bomb plant inside of the smoke. K-Serrato has the cover for now. A little CZ play in the pistol here from Stu. Doesn't get the shots he'd hoped for, so Nitro's going to have to come in from the secret flank, and he is trying to duel here, but he needs to get around the corner, and that's when he puts himself into a perplexed situation. So many crossfires that he's walking right into. Naf able to trade 1, Twist gets onto the kill feed 2. We're 3 versus 3. This is huge. Stewie closing that distance. Vinny, he's already not caught him, and so he's been spotted too by the control window. It all is on Naf, and they laugh as Furia take the second pistol.
They're not watching the Squeaky.
Oh, seems like Art's already out there. He's going to start trying to wrap around Hut. That walks right into Naf, and that welcomes them into the MAC-10. 2 kills for Twist. That is huge. He drops the bomb, and in the first gun round for Liquid, they catch Furia. Furia allowed to come out onto the A site, almost invited into the lion's den, because Naf had that passive off angle, and Twist's finds him by surprise with his little SMG. We're in an exciting place when it comes to Counter-Strike SMGs. I mean, MAC-10 and MP9 always been viable for the last little while.
Maybe in his dying moments, you got to see what it looked like down there.
Very sprawled out. Big peek from Nitro. Surprised he even gets one there. There's 3 bodies ready for him. It's a good pinch out from Yuri, though. Very crucial kill for him to come in on the split. They are still outnumbered 2-3. Henny is not going to be covered on the plant. He could have so easily died to the mini peek, but Elige comes out a second late, and he falls instead. A follow-up from Yuri. That is huge. It looked like Liquid had it on lock, but it's all taken away.
Elige kind of let him get the bomb off, but he didn't know if it was a backside plant or not.
Inside of Hut, though, Art incredibly close. Twist has to back up, and that gives him the chance to come out.
Oh my god, I can't believe he did that so seamlessly.
And Nitro's going to have to reload before he can peek around. Twist gets the gap through it, but another body just comes fumbling out, and this time it's successful. Nitro is still back here, but he should have been called. Good thing he can hold the line on his own for now. There's another player in from Heaven that's already been removed, so Nitro, his closest rotator's down. Naf still up there. Oh, what? The whip around from Vinny? And a molly to go burn Naf's feet.
Bomb goes down left corner of the site. Rotation comes in to try to catch the fallback, but Naf doesn't want to play it too risky. He's got to wait. Oh, there it is. There's a small chance. He definitely, if Vinny got to a safe spot.
Unarguably, exactly that. Nobody there to hold them. Naf's going to do some damage versus Art as he skims the shot through the wall. But hey, they head downstairs. And Nitro, ready and waiting. A little bit of chip damage versus Henny as he calls his teammates to come collect themselves on the defense. This is going to be the 4v4 retake.
I've got a decent kit to try to retake in this situation, but well, they know Henny's pushed up this far aggressive.
He's tucked in. He hears the footsteps coming forward. Twist gets 1 kill over his shoulder, but he drops both bodies. Favorable trade here to the favor of Furia. Naf's going to try to come and get him, but he too toppled. Henny with a 3K in the post plant, and Furia back with the 1-round lead. Quick trades. Double wallbang headshot exchange. Wild round. Another quick pinch in from Mini. That one's going to catch Elige, but Nitro on the back of the site. He has held this one well, and wow, Henny in with more kills, but Stewie puts a stop to that. Liquid back within 1. The player inside of Mini, he gets shot in the back just a moment later, but Naf's going to give them no moment to breathe. They try to throw up that wall of smokes, and he is in here. 24 kills to his name, and a player real close. Vinny trying to catch him. Naf,
oh, no way!
Just skewers him.
Bet he didn't even blink. The balls on this kid.
Oh, and because of the kill feed, it's an official. No scope. No need. However, bomb's behind him. Oh, he just gives it away. We're right back into the even keel. Another backstab. Liquid starting to fall apart at the seams. An attempt for Twist here. Lots of damage versus Art, but he doesn't want to get too tunnel visioned on this single kill because there are most certainly more players near. He falls to 44 because of the utility and has to call for Stewie to try and help him out. Stewie's going to come in from Mini, announcing himself with a flashbang, getting into the gunfight and losing it. Twist continues with the damage, but they just can't stop this show. Furia, 14. Great grenade. Good bit of softening damage. Twist and Nitro really trying to pick up the pace here. That's a crucial kill from Elige over towards ramp, but he's lost the other side of this hit. Great grenade. The utility's looking good for Team Liquid, but can they piece together what they need now? 3 of these players on Furia all tagged.
Look at the activity.
Back in with another. Favors Liquid most certainly, but yeah, Naf's making so much noise. He's done it again. This is the exact same situation nearly as last round where he pops off, gives us something to talk about, and then just dies while he's stampeding around and packing, but don't write off Elige. Ooh, or should you? K Serrato, crisp headshot, gets Furia 15.
That's brutal. And here, you know, they've got to be a full alert for the lurks. Oh, Stewie ends up getting a kill. Double push in. They're going to hear somebody running outside. Well, they know that there's also one ramp. Stewie does.
Yep. And Twist finds K Serrato. That's the bomb thrown into the front of 2 CTs. They smoke off the player that Stewie had confirmed. So the last one has to run through it. And that is it. 30 rounds of Counter-Strike or more.
They do this exact same thing on Len as well.
Stewie deleted by Art. Finally, not found outside, but rather on the entry towards ramp. Remember, this was with little to work with. Art, that one AK is all they seem to have needed because they have punctured through to the B bomb site. Nitro sent spiraling down the vents. He's got a teammate right by his side. This is a double man disadvantage. Great flashbang. Now they're starting to fill the kill feed, but Yuri with the double. That's huge. Him and Art really making it happen. Nap, all that's left now, tries to duel with the players towards ramp, and Furia do it. 16-14. It took the entirety of map 2, but they extend this series, and that means that we are heading to Mirage. It means that these CTs coming in from spawn are going to have to do a hell of a job trying to unroot these 3 Ts. Not 1, not 2, but 3. In fact, that third player, of course it's Art, goes all the way behind them. He flanks through CT spawn, and while they're distracted dealing with him, Vinny comes in for a kill. But Twist, he's on top of that bomb, and he's going to stick it in the smoke. You sneaky snake. He's done it yet again. Everybody dies for Liquid, but they still win the round. Daydreaming of an open mid, they find it. Art able to trade. Ali, she comes in that window peek, but they were already so damn close. That's a great flashbang. They anticipate somebody pushed up into the apps, and in fact, there's a second one. But K Serrato makes quick work of both those defenders. Art coming in from Catwalk, of course, gets first eyes down market. So Liquid, despite winning their pistol, seem to have flubbed the follow-up round. Furia calculated by. We saw them taking their time even. They were still in spawn, juggling guns. No vision for poor Elige. So Nap's gonna have to be on high alert, knowing that Cat can be pushed upon. Henny, the first one to fall. He sees the Molotovs coming out of market, and he does have a friend to try and help. That was Nitro down, but Elige also arrives in time. These two players trying to combine for the hold, but so far nothing. It's Art to really crack it clean. Stewie's still nearby, of course, exchanging shots with the op on the other side. Furia, 30 seconds left, and damn, Art, just swap into the Deeg, making it look easy.
Yeah, T Serrato. They are flowing like the motion of the ocean right now. They establish mid.
Does have an offer by his side over top of Ticket. That's Stewie, successful for the first kill. Twist, he's not watching the smoke though, so Art goes through it, denied by Stu. A third frag for the young gun. Nicely done. This A split comes to a grinding halt. Team Liquid, sure, they lose Twists inside of the site, but Henny, he's just been committed to this bench the entire time. There's a world where he catches Stewie sleeping, jumping behind Ticket, now trying to clear all the other angles. Henny, he's gotten the first, 2 more. He doesn't know that Naf's to the right, but 100% has Stewie pinned in. 25 seconds. This would be one of those crazy clutches, but it's most certainly doable if he's not caught by surprise, because Naf's position should never be expected. I mean, he already killed one to the right. Now he knows, but it's a good time peak. Doubling up on it. Team Liquid take their second.
From that perspective, wow, they don't have great guns whatsoever. This should be an easy eco mow down for Team Liquid, unless the Glock rings off. 2 headshots on Nap. He's got to fall back. He ends up getting traded out. They give up a rifle. Let's not call it too soon.
Wild scenes. Luckily, Elige comes in from Cat. Bomb plant, perhaps.
Oh,
whoa,
come on. Oh, come on.
No, just the Glocks. The 2 Glocks have got them back into this. It looked like once Elige came in from Cat, this play was dead in the water. Hold on.
I think he might know.
It's getting
he's
weird.
Covered though. Oh! And he can still leave. There's no one holding the cross. He's also got the smoke and no shot through it.
Twist coming in from connector. Single flashbang for Henny. He's just posted up on this angle. No reason to miss that shot. Furia with a robbery here in number 9. The idea of moving those 2 B players over, you can see both on A ramp and towards apps, they're trying to get info, and they just got it. And unfortunately, they're not going to have the timing to bolster the hold. So unless Naf goes godlike, this should all be over before Team Liquid can even get here. Nitro and Stewie still over towards CT spawn, so Naf very much smoked out of everything. He gets mollied too, forces his hand, and down he goes, empty-handed. Stewie, single frag as he tries to throw himself around the triple box, and that's another gun round picked up by Furia with what seems like ease for surviving.
All the way back with their knife.
Oh, and he just threw his smoke.
Jesus. He just got rid of the defensive smoke that he needed. Wow. Yeah, this is a series of chess moves that are working out so favorably for Furia. Yeah, you know, Naf's in such a great spot to reclaim control of the situation if he's there a little bit earlier. And by little, I mean literally 0.2 seconds.
Okay. Second guessing what's still up. Op shot from Stu. Doesn't quite hit the mark. Twist reveals himself and dies. Oh my lord. Due diligence over on the B site. This player's low and dealt with. Stewie's gonna have to come in with the 1v2 clutch. He's scoping the op so they know exactly where he is. And he has no way to really clear Sandwich. It's gonna be tough. He's gonna have to hit some sort of wild 180-90 flick backwards upside down shot. And oh wow, he almost gets the chance. He just stands on Henny's head. Furia taking 10. Naf had an MP9, but okay, there it is. The AK retrieved. Ooh, starting to show their hand. Yuri plucked from the sky. Next here towards mid, trying to get in through connector. Him and his two teammates are looking to pinch out from ramp. They find timing versus Twist. He was hopping up on top of Ticket, and it's going to cost him his life. Stewie, nice. He gets rewarded by a back turn from Vinny, and Henny's op shot being missed isn't going to help out, but Caserado's still here to cut down bodies. Flash and a swing. Nap fly. Nasty.
And Caserado's holding all the utility.
They're already starting to work their way back into the site. Yuri tries to deal with Nitro, but now they have that deep cap player to try and lock down the bomb. Henny, he's still close tucked. Little 2v3 situation here for Furia. Trying to deal with the closest of the three before they can even try and fight that back line. Stewie trying to keep them corralled, trying to keep them caged on the site. And Henny, well, he's got at least one more. Swapping over USPs, he's got to figure out these last two, and it's just never gonna happen. Team Liquid can breathe a small sigh of relief because they've picked up second pistol.
Only having like 8 kills in that last map.
Oh, nice flash, Liquid. Speak of the devil, Twist sets up Stewie well. Remember, we are still working against the, I'm not a part of Liquid. Liquid are working against, ooh, bias. The grandfathered weaponry of the previous round.
Yeah, I mean, you're not only from North America, you're also Canadian. Like, it's no secret, we like Liquid, but we also really like Furia. We've casted a lot of their DreamHack Opens as well, where they were pretty amazing to watch on their come up. I think there's more naysayers that weren't us.
Oh my.
And
chances still to be had here. Henny, he's just gonna need a couple of slick scout shots like that. One more right between the eyes. Twist dies. Unbelievable.
Quick and fast.
Smoke still thick on both Palace and Connector, but Naf. Oh, Naf. He gets himself a second, dropping Henny off his CT, single-handedly dispatching of this defense. Stewie's gonna lend a helping hand. There's more bodies being thrown over towards the jungle, but Naf, he's just calling for bomb. Get in here. He's gonna go one deeper through CT. Now that does create a problem for Cross if there wasn't a smoke, but they still had the utility to play the situation well. And Naf had eyes down spawn, so he knows they both have to be over here. CTs are in a great place if it wasn't for their health disadvantage, but they blow away the first player. I just noticed that. Grenades worked.
Yeah, agreed. Wow, Art's stuck up in connector. They haven't seen him quite yet. Twist catches the push. He still has a chance here to maybe pop up. Aliege, wow, he catches him with a back turn. Again, timing goes in his favor, and he almost makes his way over to the other side of connector and stays alive a little longer.
That could have been it. Henny, he just shaves a sliver off of Stewie, who does still ultimately die to Yuri. And now Naf has a 1 versus 1. Whoa, but he jumps across the crosshair. Now that's going to give him information on both of these CTs. And instead, what are you doing, you madman? Pulls out bomb in the middle of it all. Whoa, be careful. Stewie's already inside a connector. Vinny turns his head. That's a huge opening. Look how quickly they're going to try and move this forward. Yuri, he's hiding, successfully denying everyone until then. 3 still up for Liquid. And again, both of the sniper rifles standing for Furia. Already successful, though, is Henny. He walks up through Con, catches Stewie. And this is going to isolate what's left of Liquid. Naf on top of the boxes here. Caserato decides not to deny the plant as Twist's hands were busy, so now just a straight up 2v3. And Naf with the first great headshot, damage done, a follow-up, but it's just the dink. Can Naf land this? It seems doable, but Henny's already out into the open, and Napfly pulls it out of nowhere. 4 frags for him on that A site. He was wilding out in that round. So they're able to exchange that portion of the map without casualty, but it's here towards ramp that Henny connects the first one, and he's looking for twists. Pins him to the back of the ramp wall, and we are looking at a Liquid fighting off the back foot. 2 versus 4 now as another op kill comes in. And Elige, the last one up, trying so well. Already 2 kills, could have the third if Art oversteps this corner. He drops to the bottom of mid, he has 5 HP, and that's not going to be enough. Furia finding 15, 4 map and match points to be had. Smokes go up in the center of the site. Caserado's trying to keep them at bay, stops the bomb carrier first, so that's going to confirm the rotation. Everybody starts to sprint over here, but Team Liquid already with their feet on the site. Bomb has been planted. Art runs back from market and exposes himself before his teammates are ready to rock and roll.
Liquid a whole lot of time to set up. So on the bright side, ooh,
ouch.
I guess you can't hit them all. On the bright side, you do have a situation where you save
Nitro on the doorway, Elige up above him, and a third player inbound now. That's Dewey. Vinny jumps the gun. Caserado misses a shot, and a 4 versus 2 materializes out of nowhere. Henny, sure, he cuts one down, but so be it. That's bomb planted at the B site. Furia and Liquid about to go into OT. No way. Awesome stuff from the T side of Liquid.
Yeah, they might be able to stand in the face of that daunting stat line that we saw at the half. After a 10-5 half, they crawl back. A Liquid that has looked worse as every map has progressed in a series is making the comeback in the third map. No small feat. Guys, Furia look awesome right now. They are beating them in basically every series they play. And these kills are obviously just for fun, but I guess that's why they're easier to hit. There's no pressure.
Ace them.
Yeah, why not, right?
Ace them.
What would that even mean?
I don't know.
Coming up the A ramp.
Not working, not working. First 2 kills go the way of Liquid. Vinny comes in with a double of his own, but that's the only success for Furia so far. Art, smoke fades in front of him, and Twist was actually planting. Exposed, gets him as he tries to fall back. The Palace player in NAF is going to go all the way around towards T-spawn and come back in so they can double down on ramp, but that's going to be smoked off here by Art. Huge moves being made by the CTs, and he's got that, no, swaps to the AK. They can go ahead and try and stick this, but they need to find the bomb first, and the smoke's going to start to fade. Here comes Elige walking right through it. A fumbled situation from Furia, I'd say.
He's not going to have to deal with any nades that come his way, and he's been so reliable in those moments. Wow.
Unreal. Unreal.
Back to the head.
They get the 5v3 they need. Now can the B site hold, or will it crumble under pressure? Vinny tucked into the corner, denied by Nitro. That is a crucial kill for him to be picking up right here, right now. Bomb planted for Cat, and Furia have 2 of their players coming in from this position. Art leads the charge, he's low, and Nitro can't get anything else done. So Nap, 1 versus 2. Isolated on the bomb site, and no teammate to lend a helping hand. He's got a frag, an AK, and a bloodthirst that he is looking to quench. First one over towards Arch, and he's not going to get anything at all. 17 rounds for Furia in the first half of OT. Oh, Art. He's already inside the window, and that's going to blow Elige away. Stewie trying to find something on connector, but he knows this. Oh, it's going to take all his health. He puts his fire on the feet, loses 50. Yuri, Caserado, both catching kills here, 4 versus 2, and Yuri's going to continue to be a nuisance here in mid, cutting off the rotations, denying anything further for Liquid. It's overtime ×2 or Furia. Here we are back with Furia in mid. 3 players dodging the grenades that they're trying to throw from Cat. Nitro, he's dumping his utility here, feeling a little bit uncomfortable. He's going to have Vinny inside of the smoke trying to push past. Another headshot. Nitro stepping up individually, getting the damage when it's needed. But Nap, he's swapping to the Deagle and goes down for free. No defense until Elige steps up to bat. He's got 2 kills to his name, and he's still just softening them up. He's gunning them down, and he's keeping Liquid alive. Double overtime, baby. Let's go. Yeah, Art's already through it, but I think he's been seen. That's at least a little bit of information, I believe. Either way, Elias tries to go forward instead of back, and that's going to cost them 2 lives. Twists peeled off of the ticket booth, leaving only Stewie here at the A site, and he is inside of the fire. To 77 health, he drops. Bomb could be planted for Cat if it wasn't for Nitro still being over there. But look at the flank. Here comes Art back towards CT, denied. You know, that actually gives Team Liquid a little bit more wiggle room to play. Henny's going to try to plant, but like I said, Cat, it's exposed, it's open, and now it is back to the advantage of Liquid. Yuri's got something to say about this, but what more can he do? 45 seconds.
He's happy to sit in the spot. They've got to crack open this crossfire. Nitro just has to remain a pest. Nafly, though, dies without a friend there to trade in.
Serado's still playing behind default. Yuri on 20, very deep. There's the first, and he keeps it alive. Nitro, 2 kills to his name. He's gonna get on this bomb. Yuri has to try and peel him off, and he will. Furia finding 19.
Yurio with the hard commit. He waited the perfect amount of time where Nitro was not going to give up on the fight.
Oh,
no
damn.
trade there. Yeah, they can't even follow up. 2 players getting out of connector. Getting away with murder, but unless Art has something to say about it, bomb dropped in vision on Cat.
Yep, he drops that closer one. And Stewie, because he's lower down on mid, can't do much about it. Remember, 22 rounds for the win, 21 to secure triple OT. Stewie finds Art, that's big. He gets the kill. It's not the bomb back, but it's at least the start to this problem. A double peek. Yuri, poor guy, walks right into it. But Caserado still has bomb. Ooh, and he almost separates the 1v1s, but excellently done here by Stewie. Team Liquid have been able to afford themselves a little connector control, and Art finds timing versus Elige. He had been watching the murder hole for a while, but then he turned his back around. Nitro trying to get them back into this, but he falls to Vinny, who's able to tuck back under Palace and lock down A. Stewie, 1v4 will fall, and that right there is the win. Double overtime needed, 3 maps needed, but Furia complete the reverse sweep and send Liquid down into the dumps.